Hello, welcome, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back and welcome to you. If this is your first time, please do subscribe, hit the notification bell so you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. So today I'm going to show you how I make this African food, ugali or fufu. So first I start by using this pot. These are the things I'm going to use. I have this pot, it's small, medium. I use this every time I'm going to make fufu. So I'm going to be using this. Next I have this, we call it umngoko. I don't know how to call it in English, but it's a wooden spatula to use to mix and make fufu. Yeah, I got this from an African store here. They import them from Africa. Next, I'm gonna need this small bowl to help me have extra hot water from the pot. I'm going to use this pink measuring cup or something like that. I'm going to use this one to have to measure the flour from this big basket, and the flour is a maize flour or corn flour that I'm going to use to make fufu. Yes, if you guys know me, you know fufu is my favorite meal. Yeah, I make it almost every other day. And next you're gonna need a kettle to warm the water if you want to do it fast. But today I'm not going to use the kettle. I'm just going to put water on the stove. So here I'm putting water from the sink. It can be warm or hot or cold, it doesn't matter. As long as you have water, then you're going to warm it on the stove. So here, this is fufu for me, myself and 5 kids. Yes, this stove of mine have 3 burners. I have the big one, the medium, and the small one. Because of this part, I'm going to use the medium. That's where it fits. Then I'm going to turn the stove on. You can tell that's the small one, the medium, and that one is the large. I'm going to use the medium. Since the water is not hot already, I'm going to put it on high so the water can boil fast. You see, it's a big, the medium burner. It's on high. I'm gonna wait for the water to get hot. And I'm right-handed. I'm just going to put the handle on the left, because I'm using my right hand to make the fufu, and I'm gonna be holding the left handle of the pot with my left hand. That's why I'm turning the pot on the other side, and I'm just gonna wait until the water is ready. You see, now the water is getting ready. It's starting to bubble. You can see some bubbles in the water. It's not boiling yet. Once you start seeing the bubble, I'm going to show you the way my mom taught me. I can do 2 ways. See, now I'm taking some hot water, putting it in a bowl next to the pot, so I can start making the porridge. You make the porridge. I'm adding a little bit of flour. You don't want it to be thick. It needs to be watery, like a porridge, so it can boil. That way it's gonna be easy for me to make the fufu. So here I'm just adding what I feel like is enough to make the porridge. Okay, the reason you want this porridge or your flour to be in the water and to be cooked, so with this porridge in the water, it's gonna start boiling and it will be cooked. By the time you make fufu, your porridge will be ready and your fufu will be cooked. See, here it's starting to boil. We need it to boil. We need it to boil really good so we can add now fufu and start making it. I'm gonna let it boil a little bit more before I start adding more flour. You see, it's boiling. You can keep mixing if you want. Yeah, sometimes it starts boiling and it will spill depending of how big your pot is. So never leave your kitchen. Just stay there to see it boil. Now it's boiling. I feel like it's almost ready for me to start putting the flour in. A few more seconds. You see, if it was porridge, now you would just take it out, add some sugar, give it to your baby or eat. Yeah, this is a good porridge. I had this flour and it's a yellow one. Yeah, I keep it. It doesn't matter for me whether it's yellow or white. I just love fufu in any color. Yeah, I think the boiling now is enough. You see, it's boiling and it's cooking. Now we need to start adding the flour to it and mix. See, this is the amount of flour I'm putting. So you don't just put all of it, you put a little bit until you feel like you have a good consistency. Then you decide if you add more or not. And know that when you are making fufu, sometimes it makes a mess on the stove, but we're going to clean it up after we make it. So here you be careful because it's bubbling or boiling. I'm adding the flour. You see, I'm trying to see if the flour I put is enough, that my fufu is going to be thick enough. You don't want it very hard and you don't want it very watery. So here I'm trying to see. You keep mixing, making sure you are bringing the fufu, the one the bottom, and bring it on top. I'm adding flour because you see the consistency I want is not there yet. I'm making the ones on the side to come inside. You see the way I'm doing. You go from between, you bring the one up. I don't know how to explain it to you in English, but you get what I mean. You see the way I'm mixing. You just keep flipping from side to top to bottom, side to another side, round. When you put a lot of flour, that's where you add a little bit of water, and it's not just water. You add the hot water or the warm water that you already have. Yeah, I'm adding a little bit more. Sometimes I just put flour because I've been doing it for a long time. You see, I'm bringing everything in the middle, trying to not spill the flour, so it will be easy for me. Look at now the way I'm flipping it, like that side. I'm using my right hand. My left hand is holding the handle for the pot to don't slip. You see, I'm pushing it to the side to break everything inside, all the flour that is hiding inside, to get mixed, and so the fufu will come and will be looking good. It's looking good already. Yeah, sometimes you leave it for 30 seconds so it can be cooking. The one at the bottom, then you flip it again. You see that? Look, now I'm holding the thing I'm using to mix mwoko. I'm bringing it all from one side to this side, just checking if everything is okay or it's looking good. All the flour in between, inside, at the bottom, there's no flour that is not mixed well. Just like so. Look at that. And my pot, remember, is still on high. Sometimes you can reduce the heat and put it on medium high or low high, because your pot, it will start burning. Look at that. It's looking good already. So that's good. I'm putting the stove off right now because my fufu is done. It's all cooked. I'm just gonna do this just a little bit and put it to the side like so. You don't want to waste. I'm trying to take all the fufu to one side, then I can start putting it on the plate. I have this soup for my kids and beans already prepared, so I will just use a measuring cup, like a half cup, put the fufu on that, then I will be putting one on each plate so they can start eating. Yeah, you see the rest, I'm just going to mix it and put it together again and put it on the pot. That will be for me, maybe with their dads. You see the way it's looking. You make sure you don't waste any by leaving them in the pot. So I'm going to put it there and leave it there. And remember, I told you in my other recipes, you are never done until you wash the pot. But this fufu pot, you can't wash it right away. So I need to put it in the sink and put water and wait for it to soak so you can wash it later. Yeah, most of the time we wash it after eating, or you wash it the next day in the morning. This is how the fufu is looking. It's looking so yummy. Look at that. So yummy, and voila, this is how you make fufu, and you can eat it with any soup, with the veggies, with the beans, with the soup, fish soup, anything. So thank you for watching, and please share with others. If you don't know how to make fufu, try and make it the way I'm making it right now. You can put it together by using the measuring cup or a spoon, put it in the water and gather all the food and put the fufu and put it in the middle. So that's it, guys. Thank you, and share and be blessed.